video, I'm going to be showing you how to use the vertical mode. Now, there is no such thing on any of the drones that you got, and I'm talking about the DJI drones, but you can do it. It's pretty simple. I did a video a while back with the Mini 4 Pro, because what it is, guys, you've got to use WayPoints. Now, I thought this time I'm going to use my Air 3 because it's got a better zoom on it, and I think the better the zoom, the better the effect. But hey, you can use the Mini 4 Pro because it's got WayPoints. So any other drone, I'm on about DJI drones that's got WayPoints, it's pretty simple. So the first thing we got to do is get that drone up in the air. Even though I said get that drone up in the air, just before you do that, I forgot to mention that, and I think it's pretty important, and is getting that central to, we're going to do the statue over there. If you go into settings on the right hand corner top and go over to camera, you have to scroll down a bit, I've got it all there already. And if you press the cross and the crosswords, that now gives you that cross effect. You see what I'm on about in a minute. So the next thing you want to do is get the drone up in the air. Drone in the air.
Takeoff.
Okay.
All points updated.
I think the seagulls have had enough at the moment. I think they're having a rest. Even though I can see one up on his head. Okay. Bonnie's watching from the next to me because you don't want nothing to do with those seagulls, do you, Bon? Okay, we'll just bring it in a little bit more. Okay, so what I want to do is get that cross. Just bring it up a little bit more. That's better. Bring that cross just the bottom of his feet. Okay, bring it up a bit, bring it over a bit. That's pretty good. Now, even though it's windy, these drones are pretty good at that. You know, put on the WayPoints, and we just make that bigger. Now, what I always use, I just press it on the screen. So that's the first one. So we just go into that first image. Okay, the speed. I want to click on the speed. We go into settings there. I'm going to bring it up to about, I'm going to do 11. It's all about experimenting. I did it on 6 and it was just too slow. So I think that's going to be good for that. We go back into it again. Okay, I want to cameras, there it is. Camera settings at the bottom, start recording. So that's done. So now what we do now is bring the drone back. I'm going to bring the drone back quite a distance this time because the other thing, I didn't do the drone back further enough. And if you notice already, I've gone off course a little bit, so I'm going to have to realign it in a moment. Okay, I think that's further enough. So now I'm going to bring over that cross again. Okay, that's about right. So we got the speed still. We just check the speed. We go into settings. Yeah, that's okay. So we ain't got to worry about the speed now. Press for another waypoint, which is number 2. Right, go into number 2, sorry. We just check the speed on that. It should be what it was previously, which is 11. Yeah, that's good. We go back out of that, back into number 2 again, because what I want to do now is camera action. Is we did the record, we stopped record, and the other thing is the zoom. At the bottom there, you've got to move that line. It only goes up to 3 times, which is fine. We come out of that, we go next, we go go. So what happens now, the drone's going to line itself up right at where the statue is. Drone's just going in, the birds are all keeping away from it this time. So the drone's just lining itself up. There it goes. See, it's lining itself up. Pretty good, isn't it? How it does it. Okay, so Now it's going to go back. Now that background is getting bigger. Yeah, and that looks much better this time. Right. So I've got my drone set to return to home, so it's going to come back. What I'm going to do, once the drone's down and landed, I'm going to show you how you can view that on your screen, because I think that's most important as well. Because you're going to notice I've done this quite a few times to get it right. Like I said before, you're never going to get it done the first time. And I think it's all about adjusting things as well. I don't think there's a set thing, but the setup is the same. It's just getting the distance, the speed, and probably even the height a little bit. What I'm going to do now is show you the playback. So under the red circle on the right hand side, you've got the playback button there. It'll go in. Now you can see that line on the top there is what I've done today. So this proves I've done quite a few. Anyway, the last one. So there it is. If I press start, it's only a low reg thing, but you can see now that back is coming bigger. And that's the effect you want to do. How long is that taking me, honestly? You can see that back. See, I think getting that speed right is a big thing. Okay, so it's done that. Come out of that. Come out of that. Drone's landed. What I'm going to do now, I'm just going to turn everything off and then have a quick chat. I think that went pretty well. As you can see on the playback, I had about 6 goes at it. I thought the last one worked out about right. It's all about getting that adjustment right. The rest of it is just the procedure of it. But you don't have to use the Air 3. You can use your Mini 4. I suppose you could use the Phantoms, because we're talking about using waypoints. There are other ways, but to me, God, they're so technical. I just think using waypoints makes much a simpler thing, and you can adjust it and refine it a little bit. But anyway, the main thing, guys, is about having a bit of fun, getting out there. This is what it's about, isn't it? Getting out there. I know some of you guys back in the UK, you just would love this weather, and I've been on pretty lucky, but it can get a bit windy. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. I'll catch you on another video very soon.